Small flagship phones. They're so hard to come by, and that is what makes this iPhone 12 mini special. We all know it's an iPhone. We all know it's expensive. I mean, forget the theory, forget everything you've been hearing. But what does a couple of weeks of actual use feel like? Is there anything more than the regular spec sheet reading, the regular spec babble for me to talk about? Well, let's take a look at that in this non-exclusive real use review of the iPhone 12 mini. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, not a geek, not a nerd, just a guy who loves tech, shooting videos about it. And if you find these videos interesting, thumbs up, share, whatever, let's actually get this video started. My time with the iPhone 12 mini has been, well, the experience been mixed to say the least. There are some aspects of this phone I loved, some I didn't, and one in particular that really surprised me. Now, as I started to use the iPhone 12 mini, I love the weightlessness of it. It's still aluminum and glass, the ceramic shield, so no compromise made because of the size. It felt premium in hand. I'd usually go with a skin or a clear case given I want the phone to be light, sleek, not get too heavy to handle. But here I did go with Apple's official leather case. The small footprint of the mini meant you can add things to it and it would still manage to be perfectly wieldable. Apple's official accessories though, they do cost a pretty penny. That's some insane pricing. It's quality, yes, but man, look at these prices. Now, one area that I was wary about going in was the battery life. I mean, after my experience with the last iPhone SE, you can't blame me. I had good reason to be wary. And given that a lot of people got the iPhone 12 mini before me, I did read a few reports of bad battery life. Let me be honest, the battery life here, it's not bad. It's not great, but it is not bad either. It's perfectly manageable for a day of light to moderate use. To give you some perspective, if you're someone who'd get, say, 5 hours of screen on time on an iPhone 12, you get 4.5 on this. So with that being manageable, I decided to just enjoy my time with the 12 mini. I actually committed to using this phone as my secondary for the year, so I even ended up converting my Etisalat SIM into an eSIM. Now, do note that there are certain markets where Apple actually sells iPhones with physical dual SIM access, not the SIM and eSIM combo that you're seeing in India and a lot of other markets. But this is not widely available. But if you do want to get one, you can check out 28 Mobile. They have quite a few interesting and hard to find phones, including the iPhone 12 series that can take 2 physical SIM cards. I'll leave a link to them in the description. Do check them out. Now, returning back to my experience, I learned 2 valuable lessons in the time I spent with this. Lesson 1, do not, and I repeat, do not buy a 64 gig iPhone. Well, 4K 60 FPS, the cameras, add to it YouTube and Tidal downloads, and most importantly, Apple Arcade, which is quite an excellent service. Now, with all of these, I found myself running out of storage quick. After experiencing the same with my iPad Pro, but in an effort to get my hands on the phone as quickly as possible, to get that huge 30K-ish views, which I could have got without the phone, just doing a news video. Anyway, brighter topics now. The reason I ended up choosing the 64, well, I ended up kicking myself for it. So learn from my mistake. Do not go with the 64. Now, okay. I'm officially at page 2 of my script and I believe it's time for me to finally talk about what I found annoying with the mini. I mean, 2-page scripts are generally nice and given I'm done with 1 page, I can talk about it, till this point. Jump to cameras here and then the outro, good runtime for the video. Okay, fourth wall breaking aside, what I found surprising with the mini is how annoyed I was by what makes it a mini.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Wait, what? You're reviewing a mini and your problem with that is that it's a mini? That's the big surprise you have made us wait over a page for? I mean, really?
Wait. Hold up. Hear me out. Give me a chance.
I mean, you said this.
The fact that the 12 mini remains almost as compact as one of the most compact iPhones ever, it just blows my mind. Yes, I know, but...
And this.
I'll be honest, this is one of 2 phones I've been really looking forward to. I know.
Also this.
I love how compact this phone is. Okay, I get it. I know what I said. I really need to find an editor who listens to what I say. Damn it. Now, here's the explanation. I love small phones. Yes, I do. But with the way everything is optimized today, the way things are scaled, They are meant for larger screens, and the mini's display feels a little too small even for someone like me, someone who loves the small form factor.
Okay. One last cut. So, Ash, you mean to say size does matter after all?
Let's pretend that didn't happen, ignoring it, moving on. The point of the matter is, even if you do want the smaller form factor, the mini might be a little too small for you, especially if you have large hands like me.
And you know what they say about people with large hands, right?
Amartya, seriously, get off my video. So my take here is that the iPhone 12 Pro or the 12 for that matter, they are better at actual everyday use with ergonomics. And do note that the 12 is about 25 grams lighter than the 12 Pro. So that should probably what you should be going for even if you like smaller, lighter phones. And that has been my experience with the 12 mini. Talking about experience, here's the regulatory line about user experience being brilliant. I mean, how else could it be, right? iOS 14, A14 Bionic and all that. The cameras are as good as it gets. 3 12 megapixel sensors. The primary is 12 megapixel shooter. Now that's video via the primary 12. 4K 60. This is the secondary 12 ultra wide. Video out of the secondary 12 ultra wide. Low-light shots out of both. As you can see, pretty impressive performance. The selfie camera is your third 12 megapixel, and guys, not much has changed from every other iPhone video you've seen, so I'm not gonna bore you with that or drone on and on about the pricing. I'm sure we all know that, we get that by now. So let's wrap, and do not close the video. Listen to my outro, wait for me to ask for a thumbs up, to subscribe, turn on notifications, and then actually do that before you close the video. I mean, you stayed this far, right? So yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. And this has been my review of the iPhone 12 mini. I'm Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.